Hey everybody, medicine number one, blah blah blah, you get this by now. Anyway, a lot has changed very quickly. So, time to show some stuff. Alright, first of all, um, I'm the words, English, I can't work things good. So basically, a little while ago, I was looking on Amazon and I saw something for a much cheaper price than what I was expecting it to normally be. So I went for it, and yep, I have Masterpiece Nightbird. I'm not 100% sure if this is the pose I want to keep her in. I'm really not sure what I want to do with her. It's really hard to get her to do what I want her to because the feet on this thing are not very stable. There is nothing stopping her from just falling flat on her back. So either you lean her forward or you're screwed. But yeah, I decided to go with the gun with the blast effect and her lightsaber because Transformers loved copying Star Wars back in the 80s. It's like everyone always mentions like the RC looks like Princess Leia hair or whatever, and then the whole Springer is like Han Solo or whatever, or Hot Rod is like Luke Skywalker. But no one ever talks about Nightbird. And then there's all the sound effects in G1 that they used were literally just the same ones from Star Wars. They weren't even trying to hide it. And then the one that no one ever talks about is the fact that they just make Star Wars characters appear in Transformers Victory. They're just there. They just exist. C3PO and R2D2 just appear in Transformers Victory. A Jawa does at one or two points. And I think there's an Ewok in one scene, too. It's weird. I don't know why. But it is a thing. Anyway, back to the actual changes around here. Everything here is the same. Nothing special to talk about here. Although, here it has changed a little bit. I decided to transform Core Class Soundwave. He is currently trying to steal some information out of Teletran 1 with Laserbeak hanging out, ready to record some data or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, this section is basically the same other than that. But this section over here is when everything starts to be different. First of all, let's see here. Which one do I start with? I'll go with them in the order I got them. First of all, Legacy Blitzwing. I got the reissue version in Evolution because I missed out on him on the first time around. And I'm happy I did. I like him. A lot of people complain about this jet cockpit hanging out of the front of the tank. It doesn't bother me that much. It's fine. And then the jet mode, I mean, it's a jet mode. The robot mode is mostly perfect. I would have liked if it didn't have what I call the Bumblebee movie Soundwave shoulders with those weird panels covering up the arms, like the upper shoulder area. It's weird. But other than that, I like him. They really could have used the budget better than having the giant red hands of Doom. But anyway, moving on. To the two figures I actually just got a few hours ago earlier today, starting with Legacy Shrapnel. I'm building up my Insecticons. Can't not just I can't wait for Bombshell. Bombshell is my favorite of the Insecticons. He's always the best looking. Well, not the best looking, just most interesting to me. But yeah, I like Shrapnel. Mine's head is super tight. Like, I physically cannot turn his head. And when I first got it, it was it was like already like slightly facing to the right, to his right. I don't know why, but I physically cannot change which direction he is looking. His head is that tight. I've heard things about his head being tight, but holy crap, like on mine, I physically cannot turn his head. But other than that, he is very simple, very nice tight joints for the most part. Definitely way nicer than Kickback. Although I've never been much of a fan of Kickback in general. But it works for being Kickback, and it works for being, and Shrapnel works as being Shrapnel. Everything is nice. No weird clear plastic wings or anything on Shrapnel, unlike Kickback. Why did his wings have to be clear? Why? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, the other thing I got today, Legacy Animated Prowl. I didn't get Earthrise Prowl, and I am a huge fan of animated, so I saw this guy, and I was like, I need it. Honestly, animated Prowl is so much more interesting than G1 Prowl, so I just like, yes, I'll take it. So there he is, hanging out with the rest of the guys. I think I might go for the Studio Series 86 Prowl, just because with the Ironhide and Prowl 2 pack, the getting shot at and dying 2 pack, that thing looks hilarious and I love it. I'm not sure where I'd put them if I got them, but it looks hilarious and I love it. But yeah, that's that. I think that's all the new stuff. At least the stuff that's new for the display. There are some things for me to talk about, though. For example, GameStop canceled my order for Dead End and Breakdown. Nice! Love that! So I don't know how I'm going to get Dead End and Breakdown now. I want to finish Menasor, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. Or even if I'm going to be able to. Seriously, what is it with me and never being able to finish Combiners? Combiner Wars Lio Kaiser doesn't count. Neither does Power of the Primes do the Power of the Primes Dinobots. I don't count those. Because the Combiner Wars Lio Kaiser wasn't the full team. And in my opinion, the Dinobots should never combine. I don't like that idea. So yeah. Anyway, there's that. And as usual, holy crap, so many announcements, so many cool things coming out. And I want basically all of it. Just, at this point, it's just like, what do I even say? I don't even remember all the new things that have been announced since the last time I talked about that stuff that I haven't already bought. I don't know. I'm slowly getting caught up on Legacy Evolution, though. I think there's only a few figures left for me to get. I think it's just DevCon, Needlenose, and Leo Prime. And that's really all the ones left that I want to get. Like I said before, I know I've talked about this before, I want to like the Armada Starscream and Hotshot. I want to. But I just don't. I wanted to like them, but I just don't, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get them, despite how much I would have loved to have some good Armada stuff. I just don't like them. So I'm not gonna be going for those. I definitely want the Commander Class Optimus and the Leader Class Megatron, though. Those things, I haven't looked into them and like all the little bits and details, but from the pictures I've seen of them, they look amazing and I want them. But, yeah, I think that's all of them. That's all the Legacy Evolution stuff I don't already have that isn't out yet, that is out at this moment. I'm probably forgetting something. I always am. I swear, every time I make a video like this, there's always something I forget about. There's always some kind of detail that I forget to mention, and I get mad at myself, and then I put it in the description in the comments, but oh well, whatever. Make sure to always check the description in the comments, people, because it's probably there's a detail in there that I forgot to say here, and I'll correct myself. Or if you correct me before I get to it, I'll say, yeah, I definitely meant to say that, or whatever. And of course, feel free to check out, well, not check out, just ask me questions. I guess, I don't know. And oh yeah, wait, I almost forgot. Deathsaurus. They showed that prototype video recently. I love that. That looks cool. I really want it. And I'm glad that I really want it because I paid for it. I am getting it. Hopefully my replacement Victory Saber comes sometime soon. I haven't heard anything from Hasbro yet, and I haven't noticed anything about a replacement being on its way. So I'm a little worried about that at the moment, but fingers crossed, I guess. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, I think that's it. I think I covered everything now. Hopefully I covered everything. I think that's all there is to say. So, thank you everybody for watching. Please buy my stuff on Mercari, link in the description below. And thank you. You've been a great audience. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hyperlink blogs.